Wrong. During exercise, deep breathing forces out much more of the total during lung capacity. As much as the lung during exercise, deep breathing forces out. Yes. Will it? 1 liter. Okay, now section C. Given below is an example of a certain structure and its function. Like kidney and excretion. Means function of kidney is excretion. On the basis of same pattern, what you will be filling in these epiglottis and means function of kidney is excretion. Guards or cover, whatever. Alveoli and diffusion. Basically, here the diffusion of gases occur. Page number 167. 167. Now diaphragm and evaporation. C-shaped cartilaginous rings and prevent from collapsing. Pleural cavity. Cavity is there to fill the pleural fluid. You can write means lubricate or filling of what? Pleural fluid. In this exercise actually you have to write the function of the same organs, whatever it's written. So actually pleural fluid lubricated, but the cavity is for the pleural fluid. Then match the column A and B. Sponge-like organs located in the chest cavity. Yes? Yes. Lungs. Sponge-like organs placed in the chest cavity. They should be lungs. Chamber acting as a common passage for food and air. Food and air, you were correct. Pharynx. Elastic tissue that forms a flap over the top of the larynx. Epiglottis. Main passageway to the lung. Trachea. And then the last, second last, a small tube that branch from the bronchi. Bronchioles. A small air sacs in the lung. Alveoli. Now the next section, short answer type question. Answer these questions. Describe 3 vital differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. What are the 3 differences? ATP is also more ATP in aerobic and anaerobic, and there is a production that is also the difference, and one more is there, there is a production of lactic acid or ethanol in anaerobic, and there would not be any type of this type of production here. 93 you write. Hemoglobin is remarkably suited to the transport of oxygen by why? Because it's having more affinity towards the oxygen. The air entering our nose is generally cold and contain dust particles. The air entering our nose is generally cold and contain dust particles. How is the air made warm and free of dust particles inside the respiratory tract?
It becomes warm because of the heat released by our body when it goes into our body.
No. That is your answer. Function I told you of respiratory system.
And dust particles do not enter because of those hairs on our nose and the
mucus also, and because it's richly supplied, the nasal cavity is richly supplied with blood capillaries, so it warms because of more blood capillaries. It warms here and it prevents from the dust particles. So because of hairs and the mucus layer which is there in nasal cavity. Now fourth one, explain the usefulness of large surface area provided by alveoli for respiration in the human being.
It can exchange
more amount, so that it body gets more amount of oxygen. Then it is healthier to respire through the nose than through the mouth. One at a time.
In mouth there is not there, so dust particles can go. And mucus is also not there.
Because in nasal cavity there is a whole system developed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to prevent from dust particles, from germs, and to warm the air also. That whole system is not there in the mouth. Means nasal hairs are there, mucus layer is also there, and nasal cavity is richly supplied with blood capillaries, so it warms the air also. So that all is not there in mouth.
So that you don't get cold. Cold lungs.
Yes. It's not safe to breathe through the mouth. Describe the role of mucus and epithelium in the nasal passage. And to prevent drying of organs also. Differentiate between the following pair on the basis of aspect given in the brackets. Alveolar air and inspired air.
Alveolar air usually has CO2 in it because it has absorbed oxygen and it releases carbon dioxide, and inspired air is having oxygen and carbon. All. It is having all, everything. Like it is having carbon dioxide also, oxygen also, and other air. Mostly oxygen.
Means inspired air having less concentration of carbon dioxide. Residual volume and tidal volume, quantity of air. Yes. Quantity they are asking just. 1500 ml or 1.5 liter. Residual and tidal is just 500 ml or 0.5 liter. Take care of these units. Respiration and breathing. Organ involved.
In respiration there is breakdown of food because of oxygen. In breathing there is just the release of carbon dioxide and inhalation of.
Which organs are involved?
Lungs.
Means like when you just exchange of gases, they just lung and the environment, you can say. And then if when you talk about cellular respiration, it's blood and the tissue. Yes, blood provide oxygen to the tissue. Then long answer type questions. Answer these questions. Explain how oxygen leaves the blood from the tissue capillaries and carbon dioxide enter the blood in the tissue capillaries. I explained in previous class. You were there. Exchange of gases. One factor is responsible for it. How this diffusion automatically occurs? Yes, very good. Because of air pressure. Because the quality of air is that it moves from high pressure to low pressure. So in what you can say, in tissue, more carbon dioxide, less oxygen. And blood capillaries, more oxygen, less carbon dioxide. So automatically oxygen goes into the tissue and carbon dioxide goes into the capillary. Same happen in the alveoli due to air pressure. Now given below is a chemical reaction of a certain process. Here this process, respiration or aerobic respiration. Yes. So aerobic respiration, name the process is aerobic respiration. Name the tissue where this process occurs. No. Here actually what? You know, this question is a little tricky sort. Tissue they are asking, though we know that the respiration occurs in every cell. So here the meaning of that plant and animal tissue. Aerobic respiration occurs in both the tissues. And yes, balance the equation. Here the above equation which is there, just balance it quickly. Quickly. During glycolysis, glucose molecule convert into how many? 2. And then during Krebs cycle, pyruvate convert into how many? Carbon dioxide. How many molecules of carbon dioxide? During glycolysis. No, not 3. 6. 6. Water molecule also. How many water molecule? 6. ATP? How many ATP? 38. And heat? How much heat is released? 420 kilocalorie. Now the next one is given below is a chemical reaction of a certain process. What's this? Anaerobic respiration. Very good, because no oxygen is written here. And then where does this process occur? Ethanol is written here. Ethanol. Lactic acid and ethanol too are produced. Lactic acid is produced in animals. Ethanol produced in plant. So it occurs in plant tissue. How is this process different from combustion? This anaerobic respiration, how it is different from combustion? Yes? Simple, very simple. Just the very common point. What's the difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration? Combustion is aerobic, yes, oxidation only. When the